Hey guys, so I get asked all the time about my experience at the Today Show. You ask literally every 8 questions is, do you miss the Today Show? Do you wish you were back at the Today Show? Would you rather be at the Today Show? Why did you leave the Today Show? So until the Today Show wants me to come back to them, I'm just going to bring bits and pieces of the Today Show to me because I'm lazy, frankly, and I don't feel like traveling. So my producer, every correspondent, every reporter at the Today Show does a story with a producer, and that producer is with you. You basically are tag teaming it. They help you with every aspect of the story from soup to nuts, and every story has a correspondent and a producer. And my producer was Josh Weiner, one of the most creative, optimistic, glass half full people I've ever met in my whole life. He was the first person at the Today Show that I came out to. He is just such a good friend that it sort of superseded all the work stuff, and we just became really, really good friends and had the most unbelievable experiences. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you Josh Weiner. I didn't give you a laugh track. You're coming in on a horse. Put your horse away. Hold on, let me replay that. Did you hear it?
Yes, that was an excellent
That was an
it should be applause, not laughing.
Oh yeah.
That's
why I need
like,
a
oh, great. People are like,
I need a producer.
yeah.
Shoot.
No, but I mean, a laugh track's good.
Track.
Yeah.
And now you got yourself in on a horse. You came in on a horse.
Well, you know, it's cold today. I don't want to walk too much.
You don't want to walk too much.
No, because it was easier than taking a taxi.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Hey, Connor, do me one favor. I put that heat on super high. I don't know what I was thinking. You might want to shut that off.
You just said it was freezing in here about a minute ago.
But a minute's gone, and now I'm too hot.
Right.
Don't you know what it's like to be with a woman?
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold.
Yeah, we just finished cold, then we did hot, and now we're going back to cold.
All right.
How are you?
I'm great. It's so nice to see you.
It's great to see you.
And happiest of holidays.
I can't be happier and wishing you also the happiest of holidays.
Thank
Do you want me
you
to
so
move
much.
this up a little bit, or are you comfortable?
Yeah. This way I can turn to you a little bit. So. Yeah.
We're turning to each other a little bit.
Yeah.
I also feel a little higher than you. Is this weird? Is it a little emasculating that I'm so much higher than you are?
A little bit.
It is. Do you want me to give you a higher chair, or are you fine?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have a pillow? No pillows here?
I have
Sit
you on
on
a pillow?
Hmm?
You want a pillow?
Yeah, do you have a pillow? That'd be great.
He's probably gonna get you a real head pillow.
Yeah, I don't mind sitting on that pillow.
Okay.
Is that what other kind of pillow was?
No, that's true.
Like a sofa pillow or maybe
I don't have a sofa.
No sofa yet.
No. But do you have a bed in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He just sleeps on pillows. in there.
Or what do they call those
Booster
pillows?
seat.
The booster seat. What do they call those pillows that are on beds that are just
There's round,
decorative?
decorative pillows.
Like long, narrow,
Oh,
round in
we get to
hotels.
those-
Yes.
Oh, look at this. This is
not just
this
one.
is-
Oh, these are very nice pillows.
These are very, very.
Oh, I would
nice
hate to have
pillows.
to sell you these.
Why would you sell them? Because you came in on a horse?
Exactly.
Do you want two?
No, let's try one.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, now we're the same height.
One more, and you're gonna be like, listen, Josh. So this is Josh Weiner, and this is hilarious because fresh and
You
delicious.
know what you should do? For a gift, I would like to get you mugs with the genitals show.
Well, we have a logo. Connor, show Josh our
Yeah, I think I
logo.
saw the logo.
But watch, you can really see it. Make it nice and big. But while Connor's calling that up, I got you a gift.
Oh no, I didn't really get
And guess what?
What?
You are not going to believe how appropriate this gift is when I give it to you right now. Can I give it to you now?
Please do.
This is for you. I love you to death, and I think you're going to love it. I hope you love
Oh Lord, oh boy.
it. Yep. I hope you like it. I don't know if this is
It's
normal
not
to
on
you.
T-Bone,
It
you're
is not. Nope, everyone else, I don't want you to be dead. Open it up. Now this is something that it's a very big maritime thing. It is a really, look what you're wearing and look at the bracelet.
Oh, this matches
And I
perfectly.
put
Which
it on
hand
you.
does it go on?
Well, you don't wear a watch, right? Or do you
Right,
wear
so
a
probably my left hand.
Right, unless you wear a watch, then I would put it on right hand. Now
Oh,
listen,
this is really
this is
cool.
100% waterproof because it's from boat. So once you put it on, you really don't ever have to take it off. And it's done with, this is an actual boat latch. See, you unscrew it.
Did you actually take it off a boat?
The person that made it makes it from
That's
boats.
very, very
I have to
thoughtful.
put this
Oh,
through
look
this
at
first one. Do you really like it or do you just think?
No, I love it.
Really?
I love it. I don't have anything to wear.
I know you don't, and I really think it's cool.
I think it's cool too.
But I have to, I'm get this
I
through here.
really like it.
You really do?
Yeah, it's very handsome.
It actually is. And the guy that sold it to me was wearing this one, and I fell in love with it.
And you ripped it off his hands.
Basically, I was like, what is that? Wait, did it go through the second one? This is brilliant TV.
This is great.
Wait, did it go through? Wait, it has to go through.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay, let me make it go through.
Yeah.
We'll be right with you. Things are going really well.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna make it work.
There we
I
go.
want to
Maybe it
keep
needs to be
doing
a
it
little
forward.
looser. Like
No, I want it. All right, it's looser now. Did you make it a little looser?
A little looser.
Okay, that's it. Anyway, while I'm doing this, tell me
Yeah.
how was your holiday?
Holiday was great. On Christmas Eve I worked. I had to do the overnight shift.
Tell people what that is, because that is not an easy shift.
No, so at the Today Show we have a small staff that works overnight. It's not that small.
What is a normal size staff at the Today Show? General,
What's the
when you guys-
size of the staff? So it depends. I mean, there are editorial, probably 100 odd editorial staff, and then there are a lot of
It's working.
technical people, like editors and people on like the camera and the lights. Okay, so we'll do that. It's great.
But do you really love it?
I love it.
See, look, I work one too, and we can both do it. That's what it looks like.
Shit, it fell off.
Okay, we're gonna do it after.
All right, we'll do it during the break.
Okay.
So this overnight shift is you go in and you basically make sure that everything for the next day is in order.
That's a lot of pressure. So just so you understand, the entire Today Show is under his watch.
It's not. That's actually not.
Josh?
You're one of the people. You're one of the people on the overnight shift, and it's a team.
Who's in charge when you're in charge of it, when you run the overnight shift? For real, don't be modest.
You're the one on duty, but
Okay.
you're not technically in
But
charge.
that's the entire show.
For a couple
If anyone
hours.
has
There's
an
like a
issue,
gap.
it's you.
There's a gap in the middle of the night, and this is not my normal job, as you know, and I just occasionally fill it. But the hours are very tough because you get in. I get in about 6:30 or so
At night.
at night, and then you're there until there's a morning meeting at 5:30, and then I leave right after that. But you kind of do a pass off before the morning meeting.
Right. So are you praying that no big news happens, or do you want big news?
I want medium news. I
Okay,
definitely want
For
news.
people, let's give us an example of huge news, medium news, and small news. Carrie Fisher dying. Huge, medium, or small?
Well, the Carrie Fisher thing, if it had happened overnight, probably would have been a great situation. It's terrible that she died, obviously, and but in terms of the programming, we already knew that.
So basically,
she
you
was
had
sick.
something prepared.
All the elements were kind of in the system. People had already gotten video and still photos, and
Yeah.
so it wouldn't have been.
But
a
here's
sudden-
something. But we should tell people why. The minute she had a heart attack, this is what news people do, which is why if someone dies, you watch the news that night, and how do you see 3 straight minutes of all the pictures and video they could possibly have? Because the minute she had her heart attack, everyone starts preparing. Nobody wants to see this, but for her, God forbid, but if she passes, and they get all the elements together for the videos.
Yeah.
So if she does go, you're ready to. They do it also for people who are pretty old, right?
Yeah. So those are the obits.
Right. In
Now,
obituary.
Carrie Fisher, nobody was expecting, so there wasn't an obit that had been prepared. But for a lot of people that, you know that they could have.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Zsa Zsa Gabor, for example.
George Burns.
George Burns. That's an old one.
I was trying.
That's like a decade ago.
Yeah, I'm trying.
When did George Burns
A
die?
long time ago. But people like George Michael, Gary Shandling,
Like those people.
Prince,
Well,
Michael
George
Jackson.
Michael, nothing was prepared because it was sudden.
Right, no,
Michael
it was
Jackson
prepared.
was sudden. But then, for a lot of like political leaders that are older, they prepare obits in advance,
Yeah.
and then they just quickly update them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole team of people that do that, and there are dozens, if not more, that are already on there, and they're the obit list, and the person could die tomorrow or could die a decade from now.
But it's prepared.
That's right, and periodically they're updated.
Right.
And then, when somebody dies, it's not such a scramble. I'm trying to think. So the Zsa Zsa Gabor was a perfect case where, of course, Zsa Zsa had famously been on her last legs for
Like a million years ago. So
million
it
years.
was obviously voiced by Jane Pauley. But it was voiced in 1982, and then they had to change it up. But that's okay.
The one actually that was in the system had last been updated in, I think, 2013.
Okay.
So it only needed just like another like tiny
one last
additional-
time. She ended up living another 18 years.
Yeah, no, basically it was like, her final years, she battled, but illness and then something, because in the past 2 years, nothing too notable was going on.
Right. By the way, I will mention, for everyone that always asks me Today Show questions, this is the brain behind it right here, and he's going to be modest and say he isn't. He does so much of it. So, ask away, and Lance, feel free to interrupt me.
Oh, okay, you want me to? Okay.
Coop, are you okay taking questions? People
Sure.
are always asking me, and then we'll get to some fun stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mary Cole says hi, Jenna and Josh.
Hi, Mary Cole.
Mary Cole.
Gerald Pennington says good stuff, nice work.
Thank you.
Jennifer Kaler says hi, Josh and Jenna.
Oh, that's so great that she's watching.
See, isn't this awesome? This is
all right. Well, to Jen Kaler, hi to Patrick, and Sam, and Derek.
Yep.
Derek's her husband now.
Well, we should mention Patrick Iveson. I told you this story once before. People asked what was one of the most memorable stories, and it was something that Josh produced for me when Patrick was a year and a half. It was so tragic. He was walking with his mom, Jen. She was holding his hand. He wrangled away from her in a parking lot, and tragically, a car actually hit him and severed part of his spine, and he was paralyzed from the neck down. But this kid had a heart like anyone has a heart like anyone you've ever met in your life, and he was destined to do everything all able-bodied kids were able to do. So he water skied, and he played sports, and he did a million things. And when we met him in his chapter of his life, he was starting to surf. So we flew out to San Diego because we couldn't understand how he did it. And sure as shit, there he was, the most unbelievably high-spirited, optimistic, happy kid you ever saw in his life. He was, 16 when we first met him? 15, 16, 14?
Probably 14, 15.
14, he was a freshman in high school. They tied him strapped on to a surfboard, and they pitch him. And he goes, and if he flips over, he flips over, and then there's a group of people that catch him on shore and flip him back over again, and he loves it. He's amazing. We watched him basically graduate high school. I'll tell that story too, and he's off in college right now.
He graduated college.
He graduated college. It's been 4 years.
Yeah, I mean it's been more than 4 years. It's been more than 4 years. He went to USC and graduated, I guess, a year ago.
Yeah.
He studied film. But Patrick and his mom and his sister, like talk about positive people.
Right.
So genuinely positive, like nothing can knock this with them. And Jen was battling cancer the past couple of years, and is bouncing back. And if you follow them online, everything is like, we're gonna beat this, and fuck cancer. And Patrick and his mom, constantly.
Patrick is in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. His mom has cancer. And then, how old is Sam, the daughter?
Sam's in college now.
Look, it's hard. It's hard. So anyone who thinks their lot in life is hard, you just follow Jen Kaler on Facebook. And this woman has raised her kids so incredibly beautifully. It's so incredibly fulfilling to watch how she instills a sense of positivity in these children. Really, one of the most remarkable and amazing and heartwarming stories I think we did together.
And in addition, she herself found love.
Yeah.
In a couple years ago, after dedicating really many years of her life to her kids, and then to see her find somebody that is clearly making her so happy is amazing.
Awesome. Remember, Lance, when I told you that story about he walked across stage for graduation? That's Jen Kaler.
Yeah. You should play some of these. Can you play some of these?
No. We can't play embed video into live.
Okay.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, but we're actually thinking we're gonna put a TV.
But we're thinking of putting a TV back here or up
there.
There,
maybe have a screen.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can play off the computer or play live or something.
Right, and actually just also so that the guests can see the comments coming through. So having a monitor.
So we want to have big monitors, so that's the next plan, so we can see the rolling of the comments that go through.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can take it full screen too, so other people can, yes.
Yep.
Oh, excellent.
See? Got approval. All right, let's keep reading.
With the record player, you know, it's just like one thing at a time. And somebody's talking about the Echo here, so just.
Okay, we
The
have
Amazon
an
Echo? You have one of these?
Oh, wait, the Amazon Echo or the Echo in the room? The Echo.
No, the Echo in the room.
We're waiting for. The carpet is coming next week. The couch is coming next week. There'll be no more Echo, and then you'll have to find something else.
Right, we won't be fishing chairs, and guests won't be sitting on pillows.
Where's the couch from?
I don't know. We had someone that ordered everything.
Yeah, just so his family's in the furniture business. So we just.
He did the chair. He did.
No, we appreciate the help. Totally.
But Stephanie gave me the Amazon Echo for.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Oh, what are you using it for?
Right now, all music.
Okay.
Yeah, everything.
But it can be. You should bring it here.
No, why should I bring it here? Where's my other?
Well, because it's fun. You can ask questions and it gives you answers and.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can bring a little dot here.
We can make
you don't
it
need the
better.
full Echo. You can get the dot. It's the smaller version.
Do you have the dot? It
No.
comes with it.
No, you have to buy the dot. It's like $50. It's so cheap.
The only thing that people are a little concerned about is privacy.
Let me just say one thing about privacy right now. Right now, okay?
There is none.
Forget the fact that there is none. Here's how I feel about the whole privacy thing. Like, you can work and sweat and try and rack your brain trying to figure out how to elude Big Brother and how to get around it and clear everything and all your history and all of it. If somebody wants to find you, they're going to find you. And if someone wants to find the history of everything you wrote, they're going to find the history of everything you wrote. So I say, embrace it. You want to know where I'm at? Here's all my location notifications. If God forbid I'm ever kidnapped, I want everyone to know exactly where I am. So I put my location notification on absolutely everything. I'm not cheating on Stephanie, and I have no plans to ever get into terrorism. So for those two reasons, I will say that feel free to know where I am at all times. That's how I feel.
You're not inviting a kidnapper, are you?
No, I don't want anyone. No, but I want you to know where I'm at.
It's a gift of God forbid.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, go on with more comments.
Shauna Witt says, then why did you leave? Today was a wonderful fit for you. I believe that is where you build most of your fan base. Do you have any regrets about your decision to move on?
No regrets whatsoever. The Today Show was amazing. I will never say the Today Show wasn't amazing. I just didn't get a chance to do enough. Doing 3 minutes a week doesn't compare to doing 4 hours a day. And I didn't get a chance to do as much as I wanted to. Josh knows how often, I didn't want to interrupt anything, but how often did I try to pitch?
You don't want to interrupt anything, you mean texting?
Yeah.
Well, you said that's it, you're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you with my show.
How often did I?
No, because I could see who I was texting.
Oh, I won't say it out loud. It is someone from the Today Show.
I was thinking.
Oh, sure, we could do that.
Okay.
We will do that after.
All right.
Definitely.
We're whispering about
We're gonna
one
call
of
one
our,
of
we
our-
heard my good friends and colleagues.
Someone you guys know on air.
Oh,
Today Show.
we could call and it would be a guessing game who's on the phone.
Oh, we could do that.
Oh, everybody loves a game.
Yes.
Patty Hamill says that her kids are Snapchatting everything she does anyway.
So what's the difference? You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Photography by Kelly Williamson. It says, tell us about the chart, camera right.
Yeah.
We're doing we do brackets. Favorite TV show of all time, favorite movies of all time, musician, favorite Twitter handle, favorite businesses, favorite books, artists, all of it. We put it up on a big bracket like this over here, and then we put it up on Twitter and you guys vote, and then we have a winner because you voted on it, and then we sell them on eBay, and people buy them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like
we've done
that.
a bunch of them already. We
We'll,
can do one while you're here. We have to come up with another topic if you can come up with them. Best newscast, you can do anything, something that you're interested in.
and then, so
We
how
come
do
up
you
with-
fill in the brackets?
We come up with like 100 different possibilities. We narrow it down to 64,
Okay.
and then we put it all up on Twitter, and people vote.
People do polls.
We do polls on Twitter.
But who fills these in what order?
I fill them in. What do you mean, what order? Whoever wins, we go.
We don't really seed them.
I don't
They're not
totally
separate.
understand the bracket concept.
So here's a bracket.
Okay.
This was yesterday. We did favorite artists. We came up with 100
okay. I
artists.
saw some of that.
Yeah.
I
Then
was
we-
impressed with your knowledge of artists.
Really?
I was.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Google. So then we pair them up. So for example, Hopper and Renoir. So you go on my Twitter page and it'll say Hopper and Renoir. It'll say Velasquez and Courbet, Monet and people will vote, and then that reduces it to 32, and then we put the winners there, and then we put them on again.
Oh, okay.
That reduces it to
That's
16.
fun.
We do
All
it for
right.
all of them.
Oh, I like it.
Like best movie of all time turned out to be Pretty Woman. Best TV.
Oh, that's my favorite movie of all time, and they didn't even vote.
I know. We never start voting.
What?
Best TV show.
Yeah, I almost threw myself out the window and excited.
Very
now.
excited.
Everybody loves Pretty Woman.
Everyone loves Pretty Woman.
Oh, can you recite some of the lines?
I can recite all the lines.
Oh, okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that was a big mistake. Big. Right?
Well, what about the prostitute line? Here, we'll act it out. We'll act it
I
out.
don't even know which scene it is, but I'll act it out.
You say.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know the other line, but okay, ready? I never treated you like a prostitute.
You just did.
Yes! I don't kiss on the mouth. I won't kiss you on the mouth.
I don't know the other line.
I don't know if there was another line. I think I was paraphrasing the whole scene.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. So that's how we do it. Okay.
Wait, I want to mention something about.
He's texting the person that we're going to play this prank on.
I actually have one that I'm going to forget. D. Wilpon says he has a 13-year-old who has autism, and he wants you to come help his child with strength and conditioning.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah, so just send me an email at
Laifer@gmail.com, Laifer@gmail.com,
and we'll try to figure out something.
Thank you for reaching out.
Yeah, hi D. Wilpon. Send me the email. It's Laifer@gmail.com. We'll try it.
I want to mention something about Steph's piece from this morning.
The Carrie Fisher.
So,
Stephanie did it. Carrie
yeah, Stephanie did 2 stories about Carrie Fisher and really just looking back on her life.
Right.
It was just really well told. It had a real art to it, the way she told the story. And I forget what one of the lines, something like
She's such a good writer.
Yeah,
really
such a good writer. It was, we lost. For many of us, it was our childhood, and we lost a little bit of our childhood. Or maybe that was the live lead, but anyway, it was really.
Well, did you see her nightly piece last night?
No.
So Stephanie did a piece on
Actually,
nightly.
time out 1 sec.
Yeah.
It's Laifer, L-A-I, not L-E-I. F-E-R@gmail.com, sorry.
Stephanie did a piece on Nightly News last night on Carrie Fisher that she crashed. She got assigned the piece at 4 o'clock, turns it around for 6:30. And she did something I never saw her do before. I've never, since I've known Stephanie, ever heard her use the word I in any piece. And she decided to tell the Carrie Fisher obit, she did the second beat on the story, I think Miguel did the first, as what Carrie Fisher meant to her. And she said stuff like, when I was a kid, Carrie Fisher was both princess and like Incredible Hulk at the same time. And she was like, she was part princess, part badass. But she told it as if it was just Stephanie talking. And it's really what makes her so good at what she does. She's a great storyteller. Yeah. She works so hard at writing. And sometimes when people are in correspondence or in a rush, or they don't always want to write their own pieces. Stephanie, if she is not on a plane or if she's not rushed, she will write every word of her own piece and wants to be a part of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does great.
She's amazing.
So.
She's absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much.
More questions are coming in, but I'll bring out some of the items.
Oh, we got a lot.
Heidi Hamill is asking if you ever got emotional with a story that you did.
I cried on the air during my Haiti piece. It was the only time, and I cried. Do you remember when I cried for that?
I do.
In fact, if you Google Jenna Wolfe Haiti and you watch the piece, what they've done is a lot of them have clipped the long 3-minute piece and they've shortened it to just basically me crying on the air. They did. Oh wow, look how much you have. You're so prepared. I love when you're on the show.
Oh.
So prepared.
Look how many auctions we're going to have.
My friend Sean just wrote, I can't keep up with all your auctions. Literally, that's what he just wrote. I can't keep up with all your auctions. Wow. Well, we've got a lot. It's a good thing we have a coffee table.
Yeah, well, you might want to, if I have a vice, it's Diet Dr. Pepper.
I know, we all know. Well, now everyone knows.
And, knowing that this would be a nice, healthy stretch on the show.
3 hours.
I think I'm going to need 3 to get through this.
Well, you have your own private bathroom just down the hall, so it's good.
So, I don't understand. You guys work together.
I know, he doesn't follow my diets. He's on his own diet.
Yeah, I don't follow Jenna's diet.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
You have to follow Jenna's diet?
I actually, when I started working with Jenna, I basically had a 30 can a day soda habit. And
With sugar or diet?
Diet.
Okay.
And I now, like, I haven't had soda.
Tell Josh how much weight
I lost 40 pounds and I haven't had soda.
It was diet soda.
Let me try
Diet
this again.
soda.
Let me try this again.
So all you changed was stopping the diet soda?
No, he
No, I
Oh.
changed. We did this fakakta diet where it was like the single
I
ingredient
love that word.
food, and basically I did that for 30 days. Like I stopped eating M&Ms. I stopped.
Oh, you would eliminate one food a day?
No, it was a single ingredient. The single ingredient food diet is basically you had each item of food that you have can only be like the base of a single ingredient. So you could have a salad with, tomatoes and lettuce. Those are both single ingredients.
Okay.
And so through that whole process, I eliminated some really bad foods.
So you're not eating anything that's, what's the word? Processed, obviously.
It was basically, now I do, but during those 30 days, it was processed, but it just was processed with single ingredient foods. So you could have I had these mango and apple press things. So you could have mango and apple pressed together. It was processed, but it wasn't processed with, there was no dairy, there was no sugar.
Okay.
There was a whole bunch of things. But then I started off with her book.
And he lost 40 pounds.
That's pretty incredible.
Right, like I started off the first week, when I started working with her, she had this thing about no bad carbs after 6 o'clock at night. And I just stopped eating the carbs at 6 o'clock at night. Then I started with the water all day long. I substituted coffee for soda. So I get my caffeine when I need it through coffee.
Why black?
I just like the taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do have dairy.
I do have dairy, yeah, but not a lot. Because I used to have cereal all the time and ice cream. Like I eat ice cream like it's going out of business. Ice cream, M&Ms, and cereal and milk, like my staples. And I just reduced the amount of those by substituting other things.
Were you trying to lose weight?
There.
Initially, I was just trying to stop my weight gain.
Do you love it? Do we have to make it a little
stop
tighter
the
now? I
gain.
like this.
And then the weight just came, like 10 pounds came off, right?
It's uncomfortable?
I like this in the back.
Oh, should I have done it the other way?
It doesn't make a difference. It's the same way.
Okay, but do you really like it?
I love it,
Are you
but I don't
sure?
want it up here. I don't want this here. I want this here.
Okay.
This has to be here?
No, I keep mine there. But do you
I'll
really
give it a shot.
I really
absolutely
love it.
it.
I'm
It's
telling you,
so
if I saw
thoughtful.
that on you, I'd be like, I really like your
It's
bracelet.
so thoughtful. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank
So I do this thing now where when I get someone a gift, I get myself the same gift. You like my watch?
It's a good one.
So what makes you laugh, Lance? I got Steph a toothbrush for Christmas. I got myself one too. Sonicare. So I had 2 for the price of 1. What? No, this one is mine. But I got one similar. Good stuff. Anyway, okay. More questions, or do we stop and get ready to do a segment?
Josh,
happening?
wait.
Are we gonna do a segment? I mean, I have a bag of tricks.
We have a lot to do.
So let's
Do we want to call this guy mystery
Yeah,
guest, or do you
since
want to do it
we're-
as your own segment? Or
let's do it at Mystery Guest as our own segment.
Okay, we're gonna do mystery guest, and every time you come, we're gonna do mystery guest and call someone from the Today Show. So we're gonna take a
We can
break.
do prank calls.
He's better at that than I am. I'm always like, it's
You
us,
know-
it's me, it's Jack.
Here, I've got a prank call for you. You're gonna
Wait.
love this.
Wait, hold
Sure.
on.
Okay, sorry.
Do we want to just stop and come back and do this one as our own segment? Because we can
Yeah.
retweet each
I would like
one
to sort of be
separately.
able
So when
to.
you go back on, you'll be like,
Oh.
mystery guest. You have
Do
to
I
ask
have
the
to actually
segment.
get up and leave the set?
No.
Okay.
Well, if you want, actually, yes.
Of course.
Can you leave that way? So that way you do it on camera. How do you get up?
Well, there is the horsey dance. You want to do a horsey dance?
No.
No, it's good. You ever do group dances on the show?
No.
Well, why do you say it like that? You're sure you're trying to broaden your audience.
I don't think anyone. Do you guys want to see group dances?
Of course people want to see.
I
Does
really
anybody
like
want to
this.
see the horsey dance?
Can I
Yes,
take
yes,
everybody
yes.
race?
Everybody's saying
Never
they-
take it off.
Okay, I'll never do
You know I got it for you.
I know, I love
And
it.
now the whole world knows I got it for you.
It's
You
really
guys, can
nice.
you just look at this
It's
again?
really nice.
Look at that bracelet. Do you love it?
Also, Jenna knows my colors. It
We're
couldn't
gonna
be
take-
better. I'm literally wearing the exact same colors today, red and navy.
I
It's
love
incredible.
it. It makes me so happy.
It makes me too.
I really hate getting gifts, and I love giving gifts.
You just said you got a gift. You got the same gift for yourself.
That's why I don't have to get gifts from anyone else because
Everybody wants you to do the horsey thing.
All right, do the horsey
No,
dance.
it really requires 2 people. Get up.
Son of a bitch. What do I have to do? you're 8.
We're gonna need some music though. You've got some music in here.
Just
No?
go. What do you want music here?
Okay.
What music? Just give me a song. What do you want to hear? Do you want to hear Cleopatra by
Like a
Britney
good,
Spears?
like something that's,
Oh, okay.
you know, fast and dancing.
Okay.
That is not fast and dancing.
Yeah. What do I have to do? I can't. I'm what are you doing?
Can you put on maybe some Jackson 5?
Oh my gosh.
We don't have the same music.
Okay, let me get Jackson
Jackson 5. What is that? Who sings that?
The Jackson.
They were the Jackson 5.
Oh, the group Jackson 5?
Yeah.
I don't have any of their music.
I thought you were on Apple Music.
No, I'm on Amazon Music.
Okay, well they have that.
Okay, I'm just gonna get this thing called YouTube.
Go. Do it. I don't know if I'm good at this dancing. I think I'm going to watch you do it.
It's
You're going to look back and listen.
okay. All right. Good. Okay. Now you go. It's 1, 2, 3, slap.
I can't do it. I can't do that. I'm not good. I have no rhythm. I can do a
It's
slap.
not rhythm. It's not rhythm. Okay. This is a horsey dance. It's a great dance if you're out of the club, you know?
Let me see.
You know her from Sticky Vicky?
Yeah.
Sticky Vicky loves the horsey dance.
Go.
We should call Sticky Vicky. Okay,
Go.
ready? It's 1, 2, 3, slap. 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2.
That's
You
why I
in?
love Josh.
You gotta do it with
I
me.
can't do it. I can't do it. I have no dancing skills whatsoever. Believe me when
That's
I
not
tell
dancing.
you, I've made fun of myself a lot on the show. I don't know if I can go that far. I really don't. I'm not sure I can do it. I physically think I'm
All
out
right.
of the ability to go
Okay.
that far.
All right.
I think we're good, John.
We're good?
Are people disappointed with this, or it's okay?
What? They're liking this. Did you do your thing, man?
All right.
Now I have to straighten this because it stresses me out.
Now we're doing a new segment.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
use
first
it.
we're going, no. I need to end the segment. We're going to reintroduce.
Oh, we have to reintroduce it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go right back and we're gonna
We'll be
call
back
for
in
our
2
friends.
minutes.
Are we on break?
Not
No.
yet.